In today's Bitcoin video, we will have a look at the current structure and why we have reached new all-time highs, which we have discussed yesterday into our members, as well as the very data which is behind this recent pump. But I think with that, we should start with the structure. And as I've said, we have been talking about this since yesterday at 8 p.m. We were saying that it was very hard to decipher which one was, basically going to play out in the end. But we already had this scenario on the chart. And going back to the live chart, it seems to be that this is what is currently playing out. And I'm talking about this 1-2 pattern in white or light blue. Of course, keep in mind, it is possible that this scenario is still at play, and this is just the B wave overshooting, and we will still see a C wave to the downside. Keep that in mind, that is still possible. But for now, it is more likely that this pattern is at play. And of course, this is not financial advice. This is just our opinion. Now, let us look, how far can this wave 3 go? What are the exact price targets? Before that, let us look at this data, and it's basically, well, above here is just price. Here you can see open interest hasn't actually increased a lot in this move, and funding has basically even decreased. That means that this was actually, well, very much spot driven. And this wasn't based on a leverage buying. And also, there were more shorts added in this move than longs, which is very good, which is very bullish, because that means we don't need to liquidate anything below. The funding is still at an extremely healthy rate. And also, what we have to note is that the spot buying that we had, it was minuscule. I mean, this is basically like this here and this here. This is both shows spot buying. It's minuscule. It's literally, it's tiny, which basically just means the order books were really empty. And basically, well, we can't really see the amount of volume quickly from this, but a few million or a few dozen million have pushed price up this high, which is, it just means that there's not a lot of liquidity in the order books and not a lot of resistance. Now, coming to the price targets. With this structure, the wave 3 has theoretically already hit the target that it has to hit. So it would be here at this price level, which is 104.9K. But currently it's looking to be a further extension, and I would also like to see it extending further. The next price target would be 111.5K. So that is another, let me just see, 4.34%, and this could be catalyzed by Michael Saylor, for example, buying still more. And then, of course, after this, there would be a, let me just draw it in the chart. This would go here, basically, well, to this height, and then we will see another 4 and another 5, which could bring us to new highs. What we then have to be discussing, if this plays out, is whether that is actually a cycle high, because that is possible. We are nearing it. I will probably do a video on this soon, but as you can see here, this price target, which we have basically just reached, is one of the first price targets we have for this entire cycle. So theoretically, with our strategy, this could be a top. We have the second target, which is further to the upside. If you're interested in that, feel free to check out our website. That's the first link in the description. We shared it with our members on our Discord channel, where we also communicated this setup, which basically is playing out right now yesterday. But concluding all of this, we can say that as far as we don't basically break below this low, or well, let me put in different words. This structure is valid until we break 94.4K. If we break that, we have to look at different scenarios, and we will go back into this ABC, probably, which could go to a deep retracement. But for now, we can see further upside extensions. We are quite careful here because we are already extended so far. And well, there's basically nothing that is telling us that we will rally to 150, 160, because retail is already here, in our opinion. But if you want to know more on that, if you want to learn trading, if you want to get a psychology-based trading course, trading signals, basically everything we do ourselves, our trades, and also analysis for Bitcoin, Ethereum, so on and so forth, check out our website, first link in the description. And I think with that enough said, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.